Alright, so this is part 2 to my previous video ranking the Boomerang bumpers. So now we're going to be ranking the Boomerang Groovies. And these are the widely circulated Groovies. On Cartoon Network they were called Shorties, I'm pretty sure. So there's only like a couple of them, but these are the ones that I mainly saw on Boomerang. Let's just jump into it. The Groovies they're not really bumpers. People like to say they're bumpers, they're not. They're essentially just like little stories that are condensed into like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. So this first one that we're going to be talking about is Walligator in Alligator Liberation. This one is actually kind of funny. I didn't really find it too funny as a kid, but now that I'm older and I understand a lot more of the jokes, especially at the end, when the animal activists get left in the swamp and the alligators go back to captivity, which is portrayed as like basically living in luxury, and then it cuts back to the activists, and there's this like small little animal that's like screaming at them to eat him.
Come on! Eat me! You're messing with the order! You don't go messing with the order! Eat me!
I think this one, I'm gonna go with A tier. I think that's an A tier one. So next is High School Gym's Yogi Bear live at Jellystone. This one's a classic. The song is iconic. It's a fun song. It's well edited. It has energy. It's all packed into like 2 minutes. It's really, really fun. I think I like it more than Walligator's Alligator Liberation. I'm gonna go high A. I'm gonna go high A tier on this one. El Kabong Rides Again. This one is a certified hood classic. This one is unbelievably good. So this is a Quick Draw McGraw groovy, and it's all set to this really good song by Calexico. It's such a great song, and the action is just so incredible. I feel like I watched a whole movie in like 2 minutes. So this one, no doubt, S tier. This is an S tier groovy. Next is Michael Kohler's Adam Ant. This one's very, very interesting. This one is probably the most interesting of the groovies. Not only because of how it looks, but also the actual lore implications that it has. The actual underlying tones that it has. Because there's a lot of mentions of like an explosion, a bomb, destruction, and it makes sense because this groovy samples a very famous Cold War PSA called Duck and Cover. It's a PSA that you probably watched if you took any American history class ever about the Cold War. There's a lot of references to bombs, to destruction, bright flash.
We must be ready for a new danger. We must be ready for a new danger. There is a bright flash, brighter than the sun, brighter than anything you've ever seen. There is a bright flash, brighter than the sun, brighter than anything you've ever seen. It is such a big explosion, it can smash in buildings and break windows all over town. It is such a big explosion, there's no time to look around or wait. It can smash in buildings without any warning.
And I saw a comment that kind of connected this to the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and kind of connected a lot of different parts of the groovy, such as the three-headed guy who's trying to sell smiles. Selling smiles was apparently a term that was coined in the Cold War era of the government trying to sell you the fact that everything was okay and that the three heads represented the three branches of the United States government. It's really, really interesting. But I think for that fact, there's like undertones, the music's really nice, and the fact that not only as a young kid I enjoyed this, as an adult I have a newfound appreciation for it. I'm putting this in S tier. So next is the classic Jabberjaw. Jabberjaw by Pain is a song that is used in this. It basically takes place on a lunchbox. I like the utilization of the kind of 3D rendering mixed with 2D animation, but I don't like it as much as the two in the S tier, so I think I'm gonna have to go A tier. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go right there. This next one is Meet the Flintstones. I didn't see this very often on Boomerang. I think this is more a Cartoon Network groovy. All it is just like a remix of the Flintstones set to like different facts about the characters, as well as like when the Flintstones started airing. It's okay, but I don't think it'd be something that I would like go out my way to watch. I think this is gonna be B tier. I think this is probably the weakest of the Groovies for sure. Next is Josie and the Pussycats in Musical Evolution. This one is awesome. This one's fucking killer because you have Josie and the Pussycats going through the different kinds of music and the genres. So it starts out like normal, Josie and Pussycats. They get into a disco number, then they get into punk rock, then you have country, and then they get into like hard rock, like heavy, like metal, like almost metal with like they dress up as Kiss, and then you get to like EDM/dance, and then it comes back to normal. I felt like I watched an entire movie in like a minute and a half. It goes by so fast, but it feels like that you were watching an entire movie in this minute and a half. It's so much fun. It's so high paced, so action packed. It's so much fun. This one is definitely S tier. Now, where is the question? I think right here. Right here is fine. Yeah. So this next one is Quick Draw McGraw and City Escape. A City Escape? I don't know. But this one, I actually was very shocked, was directed by the one and only Mo Willems, the creator behind the Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, which I was very shocked to find out. This one's very surreal. I think it's the fact that there's no background music. It's just like the sounds, like sound effects, and then the dialogue between Quick Draw and his sidekick. I gotta look this up. Babalooey. It's just the dialogue between Quick Draw and Babalooey, and then the sound effects. There's no background music, so I think that's what made it really surreal.
Black is very trendy.
Look! Some other criminal activity.
El Capone!
Don't frisk me! Oh, my purse!
Yo!
I like it, but it's just not one that I would go out of my way to look for. I think B tier. I think B tier is fine. So next we have Michael Unger's Gorilla for Sale. This one is a classic. I think this is the one groovy that everybody remembers is the Gorilla for Sale song. This is of course the Magilla Gorilla groovy. Very, very classic. Groovy beat. No pun intended, of course. The rhymes they just flow. They just flow like a river, and they're smooth as butter. It's so amazing. This is an S tier for sure, and it just looks great. I like the use of the different colors. It was a very not melancholy, but kind of relaxing vibe to it. Do I like it more than Adamant? No, I think I like Adamant more. And then finish off with a bang. The best of the best. Johnny Quest in Time Is Running Out. This one is by far the best groovy. It's the best groovy. It's my favorite groovy. So this is Johnny Quest, and it's a Johnny Quest adventure played out in a board game. It's so much fun. This is by far the most creative of the groovies because the fact that it works. It's a Johnny Quest adventure in a board game, and each of the characters, Race Bannon, Bandit, and then Haji and Johnny both they all get separated from one another, and they go on their own little adventures. Johnny and Hachi are like racing through the board game. Bandit gets trapped in this like little mirror maze, and then Race Bannon has to like fight these like ghouls or whatever, these like monsters. It's really fun. It's a really fun groovy, and the music, don't even get me started. You just have to listen to it. Just listen to it. Just listen to it.
What is it, Bandit? Come on, let's go. Hey, Hodge, look over there. That looks like...
It's utterly incredible. Like I think it's a James Taylor quartet knocked it out of the park with this. It's high-paced, fast action. Just it's so good. It fits perfectly with this groovy and the vibe that they're going with. And the person who came up with this, how do you even come up with this? Johnny Quest played out in a board game, and as a kid, I was like, I really want this board game so badly, but I was so saddened to find out that, like, of course, this board game doesn't exist. So, by far, S tier. This is the best groovy, by far. Yeah, that's my list. That's my Boomerang Groovy list. Normal videos coming back here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me rank the bumpers and groovies, and I will see you guys later.